What's up, everyone? Welcome to my show. I'm lokigoblin13. I'll be your host. Sorry, looking crazy. Just got out of the shower. I got something in the mail. Yay! One of the things I mentioned, I didn't really mention. I said I was getting a few things in the mail last video, and one thing came in. Obviously, it's not a comic, but we'll do a little bit of an unboxing because I haven't done one of those in however long. But it's an unboxing without an unboxing. Because this is an easy one. I got this extremely cheap, considering. But it is a DVD, not a Blu-ray. But I had seen these when I was a kid, a long time ago. Was always planning on getting as a DVD down the line. But I found one that was a 2-pack that had them in there, so I was like, that's like a bonus. And a couple nights ago, I saw this one movie on TV late at night, and I'm like, oh my god, I forgot all about that movie. I remember that. I remember watching it, and it was stupid but fun, I guess. And when I saw this as a 2-pack, I was like, that's a bonus. But I got it's the bacon double feature, Quicksilver and White Water Summer. Both not bad movies. It's kind of, I wouldn't say 80s cheese, but you know, it's Quicksilver. Basically, he starts off as a stockbroker, and he is really good at it. Like, you know, he's making a fortune. He's very rich. And then he turns around and gambles on something in the stock market that he thinks is going to be a sure thing, and it winds up just collapsing on him, and he loses all his money. He loses his family's money. He loses like all this stuff, and he just kind of falls apart and becomes like a bike messenger. And you know, then they get wrapped up in like a whole drug thing, and it's crazy, but it's fun. It's a little movie. And then you got Whitewater Summer, which another one, Kevin Bacon and Sean Astin, if you know, from the Goonies, or Raphael from the Turtles. Same, well, not same thing, but basically Kevin Bacon is like this like outdoor woodsy type. I wouldn't say trainer, but I think like more of like a guide or something. I don't know. To me, it looks like rich kids, like privileged kids. I don't know if they're really rich or not, but their parents want them to get out more, I guess, and do more things and make friends, stuff like that. So it's kind of like almost like a summer camp, but it's very limited on the people that are there. And Kevin Bacon's character is like very strict, so it looks like almost like he was maybe abused as a kid. I don't know. Maybe his dad was just way too strict on him, and because he doesn't like to bend any rules. You know, he doesn't want the kids having radios. He doesn't want them having little portable TVs. He wants them basically to live off the land. Like, that's the point, like the training thing. Like, you have to learn how to build a fire without matches, and you know, stuff like that. And for some strange reason, Sean Astin's character is kind of like he's not really a genius, but he's a little more than average in the smart area. And they were fishing, and everyone else is using fishing line, and he actually builds like a trap in the water that the second a fish goes through, he can't get out. So he's got like a whole pile of fish, and Kevin Bacon's character like just flips out and like, you know, breaks it in half. He's like, that's not how you do it. You know, you have to learn how to fish the right way. And he's like, well, what's wrong with that? I did it. You know, I caught the fish. And then he makes him like kill and gut one of the fishes, and the kid just like, he kind of just snaps. But it's a cool movie. It's cool. And then like, I think later on, they're climbing a mountain. Like, he's trying to teach them how to climb a mountain, and the Kevin Bacon's character breaks his leg, and they have the choice to leave him there or, you know, get him up the mountain and get him to safety. And they choose to, even though he's a prick, they choose to save him, and you know, stuff like that. So it's cool and not bad. Double feature. Now, what did I pay? Like I said, I've been getting cheap on eBay, and like I said, this is just amazing. I got this for $1 and $2 shipping, so $3. Can't go wrong with that, and it's 2 movies I don't have, so that's a plus. That is pretty much it. I do have like a minor update, I guess. I don't know. It's almost July. It's the end of June right now. The wife, basically, we've discussed what we're trying to do. Like, if anything, because I had mentioned before, we're definitely moving in January, no matter what. We're moving somewhere. And the original plan was to start looking in October for a house. But now we came up with a backup plan, which might sound stupid, but the wife basically said she's done renting. She's fed up. She doesn't want to rent anymore. It's like throwing money away. So she says, regardless, if we can't get a house for some strange reason, which could happen, you know, chances are, my luck and her luck, it probably won't happen. Our next option or feature will be to get a townhome, like we're in now. except this time we'd own it, so we'd be putting money into it. And then if by some chance, a year or two or how many years from now, we're like, hey, we're in a better situation. Let's go get a house. We can sell our townhome and go right into a house. So that's the new thing. But yeah, I agree. We're done renting. It's done. We're just gonna roll the dice and see what happens, and we're gonna take a chance. She's also on the fence. She's thinking that if we do get if we get a mortgage, if we get a really really low mortgage, she's at the point really that she doesn't really care what kind of a house we get as long as it's in somewhat of a good neighborhood. Not like where people are getting shot every day or something like that. And as long as it doesn't need any major work like plumbing or something like that, or something electrical, we might take it. So I don't know. We're gonna have to see. But yeah, there's that. But thank you for watching my show. I appreciate it. I do have 2 more things coming in the mail, and I'm still debating whether or not to bid on this one item that I'm looking at. Somebody did bid on it already, and they outbid me by $1 so far. I think it's like $32 right now, and I don't want to go any higher than 40. But I'm also looking at it as that I don't want to. I'm not saying piss my money away, but maybe I'm actually finally getting it. I'm finally getting wise. I just don't want to spend the money to spend the money, so I might let it get away, just because I want to pay off more of my bills, and I don't want to rack them up again. So I'm very cautious now, which finally, I don't know, decades later, I finally get it. Like, you can't just go ahead and just piss money away all the time just to get stuff, which some people can. Hey, more power to you. But I'm finally getting it. I guess maybe I'm getting older, so I'm finally realizing, that there's more important things, and I'd rather have a house. That's my thing. Right now, I'd rather have a house, and hopefully get display cabinets to make it all nice and neat. But yeah, that's it. So remember, it's not the size of your cave that matters. It's what you have in it. Later, everybody.